This is a mutated super spider, and its bright red skin means it is extremely poisonous. It quietly crawled onto the boy's hand, and then bit it hard. The severe pain made the boy throw it away. He looked at the wound on his hand. The boy didn't care, but he didn't know that his fate would be completely changed. After returning home, she suddenly felt dizzy and became very weak. Then she collapsed on the ground. The wounds on her hands began to swell. The spider genes in her body were changing her body. When he woke up, Peter was surprised to find that his 2,000-degree myopia had improved, and he had grown strong muscles. He felt full of strength. Lee Day ran downstairs excitedly. He could easily catch up with the speeding school bus, as if he was driving behind the wheel. At lunchtime, the goddess Mary passed by him, and suddenly he sensed danger. Just when Peter was wondering, he suddenly found that the spoon was stuck to his hand. Then he pulled hard, and a spider silk shot out of his hand. He wanted to take back the spider silk, but he accidentally dropped the dinner plate on the bully, and he dragged the plate away trying to leave. When Peter came to the corridor, he felt everything around him was very clear. Flies were flapping their wings, and paper airplanes were flying in the air. At this moment, a fist as big as a sandbag came over, and Peter easily dodged the bully's attack. The bully Dino started waving his fists, but Peter easily dodged them. It turns out that due to his spider sense, the bully's attacks are as slow as a snail in his eyes. At this moment, a man suddenly appeared behind him, and Peter did a backflip to avoid the attack. Peter finally stopped giving in, grabbed the bully's arm, and punched the bully several dozen meters away. His performance surprised everyone. Peter finally got rid of the bully's bullying. He ran out of school excitedly and came to a deserted alley. He saw that his fingers had countless sharp barbs. The man was surprised to find that his fingers had countless sharp barbs. So he had a bold idea. He put his fingers on the wall and climbed up easily. Only then did Peter realize that he had gained superpowers. Not only did he have the super bouncing power of a spider, he could jump back and forth on tall buildings. He could also shoot out super strong spider silk and stick it to the crane, preparing to make a long distance leap. Because he was not skilled enough, Peter crashed directly into the opposite billboard. After gaining superpowers, Peter planned to buy a sports car and take the goddess for a ride. So he decided to participate in an underground boxing match. In order to prevent his identity from being exposed, he also designed his own suit. The day of the competition soon came. Looking at the 2-meter-tall opponent on the stage, just the muscles on his body would make people feel frightened. The rules of the competition are that as long as you stay on stage for 3 minutes, you can get $3,000 in US dollars. When Peter first appeared in the spider suit, he was ridiculed mercilessly by the audience, who thought he was looking for death. At the beginning of the game, the muscular man charged forward, and Peter quickly shot out spider webs to dodge the attack. The muscular man became angry and picked up a stool and threw it at him wildly. Spreading, his body began to twitch crazily. When the doctor came forward to check the situation, the man suddenly opened his eyes, grabbed the doctor's neck, and threw him dozens of meters away. Then he not only destroyed the laboratory, but also blew up his rival's base. The next day, the Green Goblin drove a hang glider to the square and threw a bomb. The people on the board of directors instantly turned into sea ghosts. At this time, Spider-Man came to the rescue, kicked the Green Goblin away, and then shot out spider silk to block his eyes. Then a backflip destroyed the Green Goblin's slide, and Spider-Man won this time. In order to get revenge on Spider-Man, the Green Goblin deliberately set fire to the entire door. In order to lure Spider-Man out, the Green Goblin threw several darts. Spider-Man easily dodged the attack, but his arm was still scratched by the darts. Spider-Man shot out the webbing and then kicked the Green Goblin hard, defeating the Green Goblin again. At noon, Osborn came to Peter's house for dinner, but saw the wound on Peter's arm, and he realized that Peter was Spider-Man. Osborn then pretended to leave, and at night, in order to retaliate against Spider-Man, he transformed into the Green Goblin again, used a bomb to injure Aunt May, and kidnapped Peter's goddess Mary. Then he grabbed the child on the cable car, and when Spider-Man arrived, the Green Goblin asked him to make a choice between the child and Mary, and then threw both parties down. Peter got off Mary first, then it shot out spider silk and grabbed the rope of the cable car. At this moment, the Green Goblin prepared to deliver a fatal blow to Spider-Man, but the crowd on the bridge began to attack the Green Goblin, shouting at the Green Goblin for his stupid behavior. It's a cargo ship passing below, and Spider-Man takes Mary, and the Green Goblin was completely angry now. He took Spider-Man into the air and then threw him into the unfinished building. As soon as Peter reacted, a bomb appeared in front of him. Peter was blown away and unable to resist. The Green Goblin dealt a blow to Spider-Man and said cruel words, saying that he would torture his family after he died. Peter was completely angry now, grabbed the Green Goblin and beat him away. Then there was a critical blow, hitting the Green Goblin hard. Seeing that he was no match, he had no choice but to kneel down and beg for mercy and take off his mask. Peter was stunned. The Green Goblin turns out to be the father of a good friend. The Green Goblin pretended to surrender on the surface, but secretly started to behave badly. He secretly pressed the switch in his hand, and the glider slowly started. At the critical moment, Reed's spider sense sensed the danger, and he dodged a backflip to avoid the attack, while the Green Goblin was pierced through the body. At the funeral, Harry vowed to make Spider-Man pay with his blood. Even if he was misunderstood, Peter still did not tell the truth. From then on, Peter became Spider-Man and fought criminals in the city because he always remembered his uncle's words. With great ability comes great responsibility. I am Little Bear. If you like it, remember to like and follow me. See you next time.